Ya puede iniciar.
Me parece de ganas.
¿Quieres hacerlo en también?
Allá el micrófono.
Ya ellos van a mover.
Si quieres, Andrés.
Sí.
Ahí parece.
O ya puedes empezar a de izquierda.
Pablo por ahí. Sí, espera. Vamos, sí, sí. Listen. Good afternoon, everyone. I'll start by introducing myself. First of all, thank you for coming here this afternoon with us. My name is Alejandro Ortiz. I'm a student majoring in International Business Administration, doing third semester. And I'm also the monitor of the Observatory of Cooperation in International Relations. In a world of constant changes and challenges, it is essential to promote spaces for exchanging knowledge and experiences among students of international businesses or related degrees. These students generate a thoughtful analysis based on the research of factors that can influence in a business and in an international negotiation process, such as strategies, tactics, cultural dimensions, use of artificial intelligence, and others. For this reason, the purpose of the third meeting on intercultural negotiation and learning is to engage students and people from diverse nationalities in a conversation on different topics regarding their majors. We have made a lot of progress as a university. As I mentioned earlier, this is the third version of this meeting, which began for its first time 3 years ago as a virtual encounter with students from different universities and different parts of the world. This initiative arises from the International Cultural Negotiation class, where the importance of experiential education through cultural exchange was identified, as well as the use of virtual platforms and different tools that have allowed us to connect with the rest of the world. Participants, please receive a very special greeting from the REACTO and the UPB University. I know you have prepared yourself to exchange your knowledge and experience about the culture of your countries. Also, special greetings to everyone in the audience and those who follow us on our YouTube channel. Therefore, it is an honor for me to preside over this event today with my classmate and friend Andres Acuña, who will support me as a moderator. I'm sure it will be significant for each of you, and of course, for us. Introduce yourself.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Alejandro. As you said already, my name is Andres Acuña. Let me introduce me. I'm a student of International Business Administration in the third semester. I'm one of the two leaders of the investigation group of the faculty. His name is SIGI, Semillero de Investigación en Inteligencia Internacional. It is a pleasure and an honor for me to be the moderator of this meeting. I would like you to let you all know about the structure of the meeting. Consider that the modus operandi is each delegation composed by a representative of each participant country will only have 2 minutes to answer its question. And we will have multiple rounds in which all delegations will be interacting. As we can see, we have several delegations from different parts of the world presented in the room, which is very interesting. I would like to present the delegation of Santa Lucia, delegation of Mexico, delegation of Canada, delegation of Colombia, delegation of Argentina. First of all, we would like to know who you are. Could the delegates please introduce yourself? Who are you? Where are you from? Country and city? And what is your main role in your country? Of course, why you are here in Colombia at this time. So we can say thank you.
Okay, my name is Daniela Gonzalez. From Colombia. I'm currently an international business administration student as my other two classmates. And the reason that I'm here is to share a little bit more about the intercultural exchange with others here today.
Name is Stefan Deli. I am a leader founder in the group of Solution. My main role in my island is to improve the private healthcare sector in the country with the support of my mate. You may be wondering, how did I find myself in Bucaramanga, Colombia? Well, the short answer is that our company does medical tourism with clinical staff.
This is Christian Diaz. I'm from Canada, specifically Vancouver. I'm currently here studying international business, master's. And yeah.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for everybody. I'm here. I'm Sergio. I'm from Argentina, particularly from Rosario. That is a big city in Argentina. It's the city of Leo Messi. I don't know anything about football. Well, in Argentina, I'm studying international relations, but here in Colombia, I'm studying international business. And there is such a big difference between Argentina and Colombia in this issue, because in Argentina, it's more focusing in politics on the government. Colombia is more economical, let's say that. So I can mix everything together. And why I'm here is for that reason, because here in Colombia, I will have like a more economic part of the view and mix everything together. Have like a best of words. Well, I really like Colombia. I made the best of it before coming here, and such a response. So that's the reason why I'm here.
Well, hello, I'm Mariana Rodriguez Gomez. I'm from Mexico, the city Querétaro. And I'm a student of international business in the Polytechnic University of Querétaro. Here because my school offers an academic mobility program.
Well, I'm Frida Hernandez. I was born in Sonora, Mexico, but I have been living and studying in Querétaro, Mexico. It's a great place for live, and it offers a great quality of life. About my role, I think that my role is contribute to the society through the services I offer. For example, in my work, I always try to have the best attitude for the clients and the needs of the clients. And well, I'm a university student. And I think that the jobs represent the purpose and the change that we can see in our future.
I'm Estrada. I'm a student from Querétaro, Mexico, and I'm here because my university have a really program with the UPP, and I'm studying international business.
Oh, I apologize myself. Also, we have you present in the delegation of Convention.
Good afternoon. I'm pleased to meet all of you. I'm Andrea Camino from Mérida, Venezuela, and I'm currently in Colombia due to the fact of different opportunities and options that Colombia could offer me, especially in terms of studies. I'm studying international business here in the UPB. I'm going to say the whole major and that. So yeah, that's it. So,
Thank you, everyone. I would like to begin with our informal conversation by asking you guys the following question. I was wondering if you know what are the main economic activities in your country, and maybe what are the most imported and exported products of each. So, moderator.
And so, relation.
well, Venezuela's economy heavily depend on oil industry, and yeah, the most exported product in the country is of course oil and petroleum products, reserve in the world. The main economic activities are from the sector of the agriculture and the production parts of coffee. And the principal importations that Mexico do are parts of vehicles and things that we can transform. And the things that we export are tequila, tomato, avocado, and chili.
Well, in Colombia, the products export the most is also oil, for the economy also depends a lot on petroleum and petroleum products. Also, we export a lot of gold, flowers, of course, coffee, and also bananas and plantains. And the gold, also we export a lot of gold and nickel and other ores. And the products that we import the most are chemicals, vehicles, and automotive parts, plastic and plastic products, and also the machinery and equipment for industrial scenarios.
Okay, well, talking about Argentina. Argentina is such a large country, so I can say that we got like a specific production because in such a large country, we got different production. For example, in south of Argentina, in the Patagonia, the petroleum production is really important. For example, in the north, the production of minerals such as gold, lithium, also fruits and vegetables is really important. In particular, in the region of Argentina that I live, that is La Pampa Húmeda, the main production is agricultural production, and specifically the soy. For example, in my city, Rosario, we got the international port of Rosario, that is the biggest port in the world, and exporting agricultural production. So I think that the main production of Argentina is, of course, agricultural, but we got also a lot of things that we export.
Main economic activities that we share is tourism. We have a private tourism economy. I'm sure you all know that my country is undisputed champion winning the world's #1 honeymoon destination 40 times. So the statistics for itself.
So for Canada, first of all, one of the main exports will be crude petroleum, petrogas, gold, which mainly comes from the province of Alberta. If you want to focus something that is not like energetic or binary, we will see cars, we lose a lot of cars. Actually, one of our main partners is the US. We also export a lot of farming sound, around the place. And in services, at least for my city, we export a lot of services, like for building and medicine, and because of school, many international students comes to Vancouver.
Thank you, delegates. Well, I think we'll start with the economic area. I think we can start like before like getting into the topic. General aspects, general information about the current government of the country, the capital city, how is the climate, the currency, and the spoken languages.
Okay, so for the government, the actual prime minister is Justin Trudeau. The kind of government they use in Canada is the parliament. For weather, well, for the south part, it's mostly like the honest part that still is cold. The north part is like going too much weather. I will say, at least when I say Vancouver, during the summer, it will reach like 1 Celsius, and during the winter, -3 Celsius.
Something about currency, spoken languages.
So for currency, we will use the Canadian dollar. And for the spoken languages, well, we have two official languages, English and French. Really, we only speak French in Quebec. So if you learn to speak French in Toronto, Vancouver, they won't understand.
The climate of Ireland is very similar to that of Ukraine. Hot, humid. So, yeah. Due to the unmatched beauty of my island, there was 14 territorial wars between the British and the French. In my island, we speak two languages, English and Creole, which is a mix of French and English. The capital of my island is called Castries. At the moment, we are an independent country with a parliamentary government structure. We utilize our own currency called Eastern Caribbean dollar.
You know, who speak the same language?
Yes?
You can
What would you like me to say?
introduce yourself, probably.
Okay, nome é Stefan. Vai cá ver a apresentação de missão.
Okay.
Well, in Colombia, most of the territory is famous, like here in Bucaramanga, hot and humid. Like in the Caribbean coast, that would be hotter and like more humid, the ocean and stuff. We do have like some cities that are a little bit colder. Yeah, in general, it's like hot. The current currency is the Colombian pesos. Also, the capitals Bogota, DC, and our official language is Spanish, of course. And also, our current government recently made a shift. Usually, we came like for many years to be like right, but right now the current government is from the left, and the president is resolve it.
Okay, so out of Argentina, as I said before, such large countries, so the weather is really different. For example, in the south, the weather is really cold, and you can see there the glacier, we got snow there. In the north, the weather is really hot, we got desert. Weather. Well, the capital is Buenos Aires, it's such a big city. It's in the middle of the country, near to the coast. The currency is the Argentinian peso. There's much to talk about it because nowadays we're having a lot of problems with the currency and the peso is falling down a lot. Language, we use Spanish here in Colombia, so it's not much different between that.
Well, from Mexico, we are a democratic country, and our president is Andrés Manuel López Obrador. But actually, we are going to have elections in June. About the climate, we have the 4 seasons, but depending the area which you find yourself is you are going to feel hot or cold. The currency is Mexican pesos. I think it's all. We speak Spanish, but we have a variety of dialects like Maya, Mixteco, Nahuatl, Yankee, and others.
Fortunately, our consumer has done very well to improve the quality of life of the people. So as a consequence, people have to flee Venezuela to find better opportunities. And yeah, the capital city is Caracas, that is located in the northern central of the country. And the climate is the big. And an example is in the north, south, central, we can find warm climate, but in the west, which is located in my hometown, Mérida, we can find lower temperatures. And our currency is the Bolivar, but there's a tendency to use the dollars in an official economic structure. The only spoken and official language is Spanish.
Thank you. Well, we have same spoken languages, but except in Malaysia and Canada, well, it's the same language, but it's different. Yeah, like this, like different accents and different attractions, but the same message. Yeah, so the experience is. Well, we can get in now in the topic. We talk about the most important and exported products in each country. How easy or difficult can be to start a new business in the country?
Starting a business in Venezuela can be challenging because of the economical instability and the political uncertainty. But despite of that challenges, there are opportunities for some sectors, particularly for agriculture, real estate, mining, and so I think I have options to do.
Okay, in my experience, I will say that the people helps a lot. My family and friend have an important role in my entrepreneurships, and also other people like innovative products in Mexico. Um, it's hard to start an innovative business because the raw material at the beginning can be difficult to find or it's too expensive. Um, but in the last years, support local business has been a trend. Register a company is key, but maybe the business grow up in a ranking or high position is difficult. And because in the taxes and all the legal requirements are elevated and it gets so expensive. And, but according to EFC data, Mexico is ubicated in the number 94 of the classification of countries that have more facility for starting business. So really is amazing.
Okay, well, about Argentina, I gotta be honest with you, we're not for this moment. And nowadays, the economy in Argentina, it's a little complicated to say that. But well, it's hard to start a business in Argentina. Is that, for example, the inflation that we got is really high. Or as I said before, currency, the Argentina peso is falling down. So I think that at least for now, it's not the best moment to start a business in Argentina. But apart from that, our government, it's really tricky. Business, they ask you a lot of information when you want to start something new. I don't know when. But as well, we got a lot of taxes. It's like, it's pretty complicated to start a business in Argentina. But to say something positive and not all negative, I can say that in Argentina, we got a public university, and for sure the people have passed a high level of education for sure. For example, languages are spoken a lot in languages. I think it's something positive on this. And well, that's all. Maybe this is not the best moment to start business in Argentina, but the best for my country is for sure.
Okay. I think that to start a business, it's really more about the will of the person, like and discoveries, because we all know that the path of being an entrepreneur is not easy anywhere in the world. It's really challenging path. However, here in Colombia, it's more difficult not to start a business, but to maintain your business and keep it growing, because many companies or many people start their businesses and everything's fine, but then they don't know how to keep growing, or they get stuck, and that is where the business side. Here in Colombia, we also have like a culture that is so like everywhere you see people that are maybe it's not like official, like businesses, but you see many people that they work like for themselves, like they sell food, they bring things to sell here, the university in the world. Like there's a lot of people in culture that they have like a side business, like a second income. So yeah, it's like that. The government does not give like the best financial help. I think that it's also like an educational, like financial education problem as well. Right now, I think in all of the big universities, we have to see like subject that is for that example for entrepreneurship, and they give us like the tools there, but as we all know, not everyone have access to superior education. So yeah, maybe it's not easy, but a lot of people do it on the formal way. And we tend to help a lot, like those business from the people.
Well, in my island, it's quite easy to start business. So technically, for the registration and to open a bank account, it will take approximately 2 weeks. After that, it's like you're on your own. So I myself, I have a business of my own. I'm tutoring for it's like an end of high school exam for students to go to university, so they need a grade. So my company offers tutoring for this exam. So in my opinion, it was very hard for me to actually get posted because it's not necessarily that it's hard to access the person, but the mindset of the generation is just consumed, but only for happiness, not to actually push yourself forward. So in my opinion, my perspective also, it was hard and it's still hard, but I will continue.
So in Canada, the process also to open a business really fast, really a huge challenge. The Canadian market is pretty competitive. Many franchises from food industry to retail and the services. So a lot of times people get discouraged and just prefer to just go for a different job. And even though the government offers grants, they give grants to big small businesses, we even have some grants for entrepreneurship people. They also offer like incubators, so that kind of really helps the business to step forward, and they will give them like in the first year some tax benefit. But it's still just so many people like pushing towards having that small business because of the same with the whole big industries. It's really hard.
Thank you so much, Sally. With this, we can have the opportunity. So, already, congratulations. And open to meetings. Well, so young people are motivated to start a new business on motivations.
Well, one motivations in Canada, like I said, many people open their own business. They look more for a proper position, like a good position in a big company. So a lot of times you see young people are more about like going to these big universities, getting their master as fast as they can, getting into the best and pay career. So it's more, you see more of that, more than just young people getting into entrepreneurship. Actually, most of the times you see that the people that are opening small businesses are internet are not really Canadians, they're from outside. They're like people that came from outside, the residents and start opening their own business. So I would say it's more a thing about culture and mentality.
Sure. Second point, young people in St. Lucia motivated to start new business and what are the recommendations?
Well, in my island, we don't really see young persons actually wanting to further themselves and their financial future. So usually they just stick to getting a job after, for example, school. They just go directly into a job. I guess they want to feel independent and also maybe help out their parents at home. So I think maybe in out of 10, you would find 2 out of 10 persons. Well, young people starting a business in my island. That would solely be because as the young person, they would want to regain their time, not spend their time working at someone else's business, and also growing someone else's dream instead of theirs. So, yeah, it's young people in my opinion, perspective in my island, they don't prioritize their future. They just prioritize their
Well, in Colombia, and in fact, the young people are so motivated to be connected further. And I think that it's in our culture as well, but the life change. I mean, before maybe in our parents or grandparents' generation, they think as you go to school, you go into university, you get a good job, house, you get married, and that's it. But now, as we all see, it's not enough just to go to university, because we see many young people that are graduated, maybe master, they have some after university study, and the job market is hard. It's not just here, like in general. So I think that that is something that makes us the young people that we see, and we don't want that. We want something better. And like I said, a lot of people I hear, myself, I think that too. We want to like work on our dreams, build our dreams, work hard of them, instead of maybe just to putting a lot of work, stress, and years of your life to building someone else's dream, working in someone else's company. So I think that the youth right now is so driven to be an entrepreneur, and that makes sense.
Well, I agree with the creation of Colombia. Like in general, we can also see that difference between generations. I think that each generation in Argentina is more progressive. The investments and the business. Right? But actually, in particular, I get to say that young people is watching that you stay with pesos, or stay money in pesos, you're going to lose money. So they start to think that they have to do something with the pesos. So they are all the time trying to start a business, to try new things. Actually, very proud of that because, for example, my little brother started a new business, and that's something that was in my mind at that age. So I think that that's something positive, right? But nowadays, another thing that I can see in Argentina is like there are a lot of alliances between both from Argentina and all around the Mercosur. For example, there are alliances between Argentina, Uruguay, and Argentina and Brazil to make business together. So that's something new that it's really interesting to see how it works.
Well, in Mexico, yes, young people are motivated mainly by necessity. So you can see a lot of students selling products and different services with great ideas from entrepreneurship. But when they introduce themselves in the company environment, it's difficult to keep this motivation.
Well, in Venezuela, it could be difficult for young people. As I said before, young people prefer to flee and find better opportunities or start in a new country. But those who prefer to stay, they are just focused to bring food to their homes. All the young people that I know, they are just focused to they work and travel, to see, and yes, like they don't have issue.
We can see that motivation of people is not open this. That's a good role of women in business. In it. The role in is I don't like to say issue, but in some places it's an issue. Yeah, but yeah, what is the role of the woman in business in each one?
That question is wonderful. But of course, in the large companies, men is the role, but in everything, there is a woman who and it's like my mom, she has 5 stores and she doesn't have a and I think that we have a lot of women around the world. An example of that is like the CEO for Google in Mexico is Maria Teresa Aguirre, she is from Venezuela. And we have a lot of women around the world with important foreign countries. I don't know if it's okay.
Well, in Mexico, about this aspect, we are growing up, but now you can see most women working in different kind of jobs, but you still can see people with sexist attitudes. So this is the kind of difficulties that the women present works.
Well, it's been, I would say a lot about this, but I don't know if I know a lot about this. In Argentina, I think that woman has an important part. This, that difference, I think that it's not too supported there. I'm thinking that, for example, we used to have a woman president once. So I think that there is not such a big difference. And I only know that the government has some financial plans for women that want to start a business. They, that's something that I really don't know much about.
Um, yeah, I think that the role of business has improved and been getting better, but it's not there yet, you know? I mean, of course, we are Latin America, and we come from a culture like the man goes to work, home on, like being a housewife. There is people that still have like that traditional thinking, and that is totally fine. But I personally, I'm so happy that I see many women in charge as my classmate. My mom is also an entrepreneurship, and she is a mom, and that's great. But I think that we have a long way to go. Choose to be like 100% equal or have if equity, we're not there yet. We're being getting better. We see more women going to work, starting businesses. Some of them are moms with kids and they just are so successful. So it's not there yet, but I think we're going to move.
Well, there hasn't really been an issue in the workforce where a woman is rejected because she's a woman. Well, I'm not sure if you all know, but majority of my island population was derived by slavery, so both genders were working, and the children grew up working also, male or female, so that issue that I don't think either, I don't think that's ever been an issue in the neighboring islands as well. So,
So, of the relation for the groups. So, uh, so Canada is a really progressive place. So women are the go to independent. Their parents or the go that so and just like any person that they should work. So you may see women working in construction, in companies, restaurants, everywhere. So there is not really like a difference, and most times it doesn't make any. There is not really real difference.
Thank you. It's, we would like to know a lot of cultural factors. This, and it is right, the culture of your country, very interested to know about traditions, customs, relations, musics.
Okay, so Canada, well, Canada is a country of immigrants, first of all. So it's a really good culture. Like, if you go in or any city, you may find people from Mexico, Colombia, Japan, from India, China. So we kind of harness all this culture for our own culture. If we have to talk like a pure Canadian culture, I would say we have to talk about First Nations, the natives that were in the Canada or any of the first five. So they all have a different religion, different song. But something they have in common mostly is about nature. They appreciate nature. They think that, say, like the killer whales, those are like sacred animals for them. Now, name says like a essence cultural, but even though that after that, Canada have like a very long tradition that with the culture, because back then before technology, they had to build everything with wood, just so the zombie will be fresh and it would be warm inside. So even after right now, after the technology, you go Chinese for Canada, you will see most of the houses are built. You go anywhere, you will see some of them is made out of wood, kind of wood. You will see these really nice carving wood finish. Because it's like a part of their tradition, the lumberyard tradition they have for years. We really make some shows about it.
solutions, culture and vibrant, is another image to woven with rich tradition, customs and influences from tribal heritage. Common community celebration on the heart of St. Lucia tradition, with festivals like St. Lucia Jazz Festival, Carnival, Festival, showcasing the island's vibrant music and dance artistry. Currently, right now, we have St. Lucia Jazz going on. So this is where we take all music artists from around the island and we gather them in one central point and they sell tickets to population in the island. And, yeah, if they want to attend, they can.
Well, it's very, very rich. We are very diverse. We have like both geographically and culturally. We are a population that compromises a lot of culture. We have African, indigenous people, Afro-Colombians, and that are a mix between European and indigenous ancestry. Also, they are immigrants in the country. The highlights for our culture, I would say that it's the warmth of the people. Everyone that comes here to Colombia to visit, to travel, they always talk about how warm and friendly the Colombian people are. Also, the food, it's amazing and it's very different in each city or region of the country. Also, like the family values in our country, the fact we are very like family oriented. So just always like to put family first and always take care of each other. Also, the music and the dance, we have a very vibrant culture, so our music, dance and food, it's just so different, but also like so diverse and fun.
You know, when it was my first time here in Colombia, in the airport, there was a sign that said something like, here you're gonna know the warmest people of the world. And I agree with that. Colombian people is the warmest people. Really lovely. Well, Argentina, as I said, is such a big country, a large country, so we got many differences. Well, about the 70% of the people in Argentina come from Italian or European tradition. It's like in the 20th century we got like waves of immigration. Well, we like to say that yes, we get a lot of tradition from Europe, but we improved that. So now we're better. But particularly in the region of Argentina where I'm from, that is the province of Santa Fe, that is close to Buenos Aires. We got many traditional things to see, like the tango. It's like a traditional dance. When we walk in Buenos Aires, you're gonna see many people dancing that kind of traditional dance that is really sexy. It's really, I don't know how to describe. It's hard to describe, but it's really, yeah, it's really, yeah. But about the food, I can say that we have the best meat in the world. So if you go to Argentina, you get to try the asado. It's like a barbecue, but it's well, people there is really friendly. If you go to Argentina, as here in Colombia, people is really friendly. So say don't have problem with nothing, fine. And let's give you advice. It's never criticize your MSC or the section because of that, Argentina is not gonna be so friendly. So take care of it.
Well, Mexico is a country full of energy and traditions, and that makes us full of diversity. Our customs and traditions more representative that we have are the Dia de Muertos, Independence Day, and in December 12th, we celebrate the Day of the Virgin of Guadalupe. That is very important tradition, inclusive the non-Catholic people celebrate this day. About music, we have a lot, like banda, regional music, mariachi, and because of the circling with the United States, we adopt some rhythms like country. Also, we have a dance very popular that we dance in all of the parties that is called Payasa Rodeo. Well, about the heritage, about the food, we have a lot of traditional dishes like pozole, tacos, chilaquiles, enchiladas. Well, I don't know. And the most representative characteristics is the colors, our music, and I think the drinkings with alcohol and not alcohol. And well, that's it. Well, our religion, the majority are Catholic, and Venezuela is a diverse country with heritage culture like Africans, Europeans, and indigenous. Also, we have different types of music, but the most important are Joropo and Carita, also for Greek, salsa, and of course, the cuisine is really flavorful. We have dishes like pabellón, cachapas, arepas, and I'm going to do something better. So, well, really nice.
In the debates, and President will host the meeting. For my part, it's an honor and a pleasure to be your moderator. Okay. Andres, yeah, I don't think we have a lot of time left, so for
this conversation, but it was really wonderful. We will learn interesting facts about each country that you guys were representing. So maybe the most interesting that I found were regarding, for example, the role of a woman, something that I was saying, and it's pretty true and interesting, is that we have come a long way to the important role of a woman, not only on a business, but in society overall. But we still have a lot of things to overcome. So this was maybe one of the most interesting factors that I heard on this. And also something that Frida said that I thought it was really interesting, and it was regarding the added value by innovation and development. Because maybe one would think that in maybe an underdeveloped country or maybe an emerging economy, we are not really used to having like this added value, and it was something that we were actually discussing earlier this morning with Andres. And yeah, it was pretty interesting to get to know every one of your guys' culture, not only because we want to visit there, but also because maybe we can identify business opportunities regarding all these factors. So thank you everyone once again. And thanks for the attention on the audience and the people watching us from YouTube.
Hello, everybody. This question is very easy. It's for you. Newells or Rosario Central?
Sure.
Newells, why? Okay. The next question is for Stephen. Why is the main reason for good decision?
For my decision to come to Colombia is that my parents, we do medical chocolate from my island to Colombia. So in my island, there's healthcare exists, but it's kind of like it doesn't. You understand what I'm saying? So it's terrible. And our company is the only one in the Eastern Caribbean that does medical tourism. So we take patients from Ireland, or sick patients from Ireland, and we bring them to Colombia. The professional Colombian doctors fix them up really nice, and they come to St. Lucia brand new. So this has been our business model for quite some time. Right now, we are investing into a MRI machine, and it's the only one in the Eastern Caribbean that has artificial intelligence embedded into the machine. So for example, if someone has like a prosthetic, usually in the with the whole MRIs, you won't see it because it's metal, so it will be distorted, right? But we all know AI is the best thing in the world right now. So it could basically map out the distortion and use other images from other scans that it did to give an accurate representation of whatever it's scanning. So, yeah, that's why I go to Colombia. Help.
This you and you. And you. I'm calling for a Mexican lady and the so do you know the hormigas culonas? Hormigas culonas like as chapulines. Mexico. You know. You have to test. Tiene otra pregunta para.
I just have a question from Argentina. If I would like to visit Argentina, which place do you recommend us to visit? What is the best place?
Okay, all Argentina is gorgeous for sure. But I recommend you to go to Buenos Aires. Such a big city, but it's such a beautiful city. It has a lot of things to do. You never get bored, so I recommend you that. And then go to the Patagonia. I prefer Patagonia in the winter with all the snow, the glaciers, and it's really magical there. So for me at least, Buenos Aires and Patagonia are the best places to go.
And yeah, really like to be like 2 hours. What about Mexico? Well, I can recommend, I don't know, yeah. Oaxaca is the most diversity and very traditional because there I have the best food in Mexico and Sonora because I'm from there and I can tell you that is a good, we have a good food, like frijoles, puercos, por ejemplo, or tortillas de harina. These you can see in other places, only in Sonora. So it's a good experience. And Cancun, Mexico City, it's too big and it's the capital, so it's a social and intercultural city. ¿De qué más? Yo no conozco mucho.
Well, in Mexico City, you can know a lot of museums, so you can go. It's a very place.
En Venezuela.
For the capital city, it's really nice, and we have more technology there because in the city there's like electricity, water, and Caracas is like a bubble. My hometown is really nice. We have very good climate, and also we have the largest skating park in the world. It's really nice. If you go with a really cold day, you can find snow and
Very nice. And then what about San Lucia?
Well, it all depends on what exactly you quantify as fun. So in my island, there's flora and fauna, so we have tours where you could go zip line directly through the jungle. Or if you would like to relax on the beach, you could also do so at Rosalie, Soufriere. Well, we have beaches all around, but it's the most popular one. So, for example, if you would like to get something to eat, you could get it at these beaches. I also forgot to say my island's national dish is saltfish and green tea. In Spanish, it's called bacalao. I'm not really a fan of this one. But it's nice, just the salt. So, I don't really like it.
Okay, thank you so much. What about Canada?
Well, in Canada, first of all, you got like the mountains, and you got also like the beach at the same time, of the city, and you can always get like a summer burger. Besides that, I think all Quebec, like the city of Quebec, the outside, it's really beautiful. The buildings are amazing. The people are also amazing. Toronto is also really nice, especially if you want to see like a basketball match afterwards. And besides that, if you're in Vancouver, you can also go to Victoria, the Ice, also Vancouver Ice. Those are some really beautiful. I wouldn't recommend the north side because of the weather.
And finally, Diana, what will you recommend to our international students to visit in Puerto Rico?
Well, we also, depends what are we looking for, because we do have like, the Amazon rainforest. It's beautiful and you can go there like on a tour and you can cross it to Brazil, see a lot of, flora and fauna. I see a lot of monkeys, they get near to you, on top of you, a lot of birds. And it's very beautiful. Also, we have amazing beaches. Not just like the main ones that are like Cartagena, like Barca. They're so pretty too. But I would recommend more like the Archipelago San Bernardo. The water is just, and if you go like into open sea, you can see like sea turtles, you can see sharks. It's amazing. Also, I would recommend to go to the Chocó, because the whales come to have their babies, so you can see them like jumping on the water, and it's just amazing. I would also recommend like Medellin is very cultural, very pretty. It has like everything that you need. It has museums, it has parks, it has party. It has everything. So yeah, I will also recommend to visit like the small towns like Barichara, Villa de Leyva. They are amazing and try all the food they want. I will personally not recommend the comida culona. So yeah. Second person that it doesn't exist. I believe that.
Like that, escala.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you to all of you for your time, for just exchange all the knowledge you have about your own culture, about your own country. We really appreciate that all the information you have just bring to us. We are going to be very happy to visit your countries too. And we welcome at the university and of course in Colombia, Santander. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.
Felicitaciones, muchas gracias.
Apenas